Good afternoon, angler. Coming to you from Fort Texas. Thank you for joining us on this episode. What's in store? We're going to be talking about the kayak. We're going to be discussing how to put a trolling motor on a kayak and what you need to proceed with finalizing that process. Okay, so I have the kayak right here in front. So let's go ahead and tackle it. Okay, guys, let's get to work. All right, anglers, this is my kayak right here. It's a Pelican Catch 100. I already have it titled, registered with Texas Parks and Wildlife. I got the transom right here, the Minn Kota trolling motor. So I'm going to talk about the specifics and then I'll get to what we need. Right, if your kayak is store-bought, you shouldn't have any issues. No issues at all. All you need possibly is a receipt, and I believe where you purchased it, they should be able to get you a copy if you don't have it. Now, if that kayak that you have, you purchased it online, someone gave it to you, you don't have any documentation, then there will be problems. They're at the registration office in Brownsville. They are very critical on what can be titled and registered. They want a back trail. Okay, so if you don't have anything, no proof, chances are you're gonna waste a trip out there. So in my what I did was I bought this kayak at the Academy. It's a white kayak, so definitely it does need a trolling motor. It is a pain to paddle. I've had to do it a couple of times, and it takes the fun out of fishing, out of just being out there kayaking. Now, if you just have the kayak alone, nothing is needed as far as documentation. You do have to wear your vest. You do have to have a sound producing device, whistle, horn, right? And you do have to have a device that produces light, like a flashlight, lantern, specifically when you are fishing at night. Once again, the Parks and Wildlife Department is very critical on that. Now, when you register the kayak, it's a lengthy process, but it's a process that in the end is going to be worth it. What are some of the things that you need? Well, first of all, you want to make sure that it does have a serial number, and once again that you do have paperwork on it. Like, let's say you buy the kayak at Academy and you have the receipt, you're already halfway there. Okay, once you have that, well, first of all, let me talk about that, and then I'll talk about if it's purchased online, Craigslist, marketplace, things of that nature. If you have all that documentation, it has a serial number. Basically what you're gonna need is you're gonna need that receipt. You're gonna have to take a picture of the serial number, or you're gonna need a paper. You're gonna apply that paper to the serial number if it's engraved, and you're gonna shade it in, right? So you need those two things. They don't need any documentation on the trolling motor. They don't want to know serial numbers on the trolling motor. It doesn't require any of that. Just the fact that you're putting a motor on it, you have to register it. Okay, so once you have all that, you want to make sure that you can put a motor on it, right? You don't want to title it, register it, and then you can't put a motor on it. So you got to make sure that it has rod holders. right? Rod holders in this position right here behind the seat, right? If it doesn't have rod holders, you can't put a motor on it. So rod holders like this one, you want them back over here. You don't want them up here, because then when you put the board, you won't be able to sit anywhere. Okay, so once you find that it has rod holders, then you're good to go. Okay, you're gonna need the two forms. You're gonna need the 143 and the 504. My recommendation would be to contact the Parks and Wildlife office in Brownsville and ask them, what forms do you need when you're gonna title a kayak? Once again, if it's store-bought, you don't need signatures. You don't need to be hunting down people for signatures or for information. But if you purchase it on Craigslist, they're gonna need the name of the person, first and last, their address, phone number, possibly a picture of their driver's license or ID. They're gonna need signatures from that person on these forms and on the bill of sale. So if you don't have a bill of sale, if you don't know how to track that person, they're not gonna let you title it. They're not gonna register it. So once again, you have to take cash. It's around 70 bucks. Don't take credit cards, don't take debit cards. They won't take any of that. So it's around $70 to complete the paperwork. Once the process begins, you need to give them the address, the correct address. That way they can mail you the stickers. You're gonna have stickers that go right here on your boat, and you're gonna put the stickers right here. I don't have mine. This kayak in particular, I've lost several stickers. They just come off, right? And then you're gonna put TX for Texas, and then they're gonna give you some numbers that you're gonna have to put here. There are some kayaks that will have no problem with stickers. They won't fall off. They're fine. This one in particular, they've fallen off several times, so I decided just to paint the numbers on there. I do have pictures of the inspection sticker in case the Parks and Wildlife officer asks for them. So let's say you're already titled, you're good to go. Now you're gonna need some PVC pipes, about 2 feet more or less on this side, 2 feet on that side. It's about 1 1/4, right? That's the one that fits here. Yours may be a little different. Okay, it may be a little different. 1 1/4. That's the size of the pipe. I put these ends just to make it look a little presentable, right? These PVC pipes, you're gonna jam them in here. They have to be nice and snug. You may have to use just a little bit of force. Be careful not to damage the housing right there. Possibly about that much, right, is going to be in here. You're not gonna put everything in there. Once you push them in as far as you can, then you're gonna look for the board, right? This board is about 39 inches, 39 and a half inch long. So you're gonna need a 2x4. You're gonna need some bolts, galvanized or stainless steel bolts. That way the salt water doesn't corrode them. These are about 3 inches long. You're gonna need some stainless steel washers and nuts. You're gonna need 2 of them, 2 of each. Okay. You're gonna need a drill a drill bit to drill the hole, right, where you can slide this bolt through. Okay, like that right there. On this end right here, you're gonna have that extension. That way you can place your motor right here. Okay, the trolling motor, you can get it online or at Academy. You're looking from about 110 bucks to 150. 30-pound thrust. Okay, prices may vary. You may be able to get a cheaper deal on Amazon. 30-pound thrust. You do need a battery. If you got money, you can go for one of those lithium batteries. Okay, make sure that it's specific for marine, right? You want everything that you get, you want marine grade. Okay, you don't want something that may leave you stranded out in the water. So you want a battery. You're looking like the ones that I have right here. That's about 110 bucks, maybe a little more now. And then I have these emergency batteries. Okay, those emergency batteries, I carry them just so that they can get me out of trouble in case something goes wrong. So you need those batteries right there. And for the most part, once again, that's pretty much it, guys. It can be done if you have a little bit of handyman in you. You can complete this project. If not, you may have somebody help you. Okay, so when you have a trolling motor, you can get out to certain spots where most people can't get to, and those places may not be fished out, so you have the upper hand as far as, you know, getting into those spots, those places, and bringing in loads and loads of fish. So this one, once again, has worked out for me. There may be other things that you can you know, put on your kayak, lights, different things, you know, other add-ons, and you know, make it your own, you know. So this is pretty much it, guys, as far as how to put a trolling motor on a kayak. Once again, do not make your trip out there to Brownsville until you talk to them. That would be my recommendation. Talk to them, find out exactly what you need, because a wasted trip out there, you know, where they're gonna tell you, boss, you need this, you forgot that, you need the signature, can be a hassle, and can change your mind about putting a trolling motor. Now, if you have a trolling motor that you bought from somebody, and you do have a bill of sale, and you do have signatures, and you do have information, you're still gonna need that person's signature on that form that I'm telling you about. So if that person is still around, you know, track them down, have them sign that document, and take it. Don't go do all of that and have to come back with that form signed. So another thing is, they tell you what forms you need. I'm gonna list these forms, but once again, find that form, download it, print it out, take it to that person, the one that sold you the boat. Let them know, hey, bud, sign it right here. They sign it. Hey, can I have a picture of your license? Just to be on the safe side, take a picture of their license. Once you get all of that, everything in order, then go to Brownsville, go to that office. And once again, you're gonna come out there and you're gonna be a totally new fisherman, you know, with your new setup. So I'll leave you with that, guys. Leave a comment if you have any questions, any added questions. Please subscribe if you haven't, guys. I have a lot of videos uploaded. I provide a lot of inshore, wade, and kayak fishing, as well as some boating fishing as well. So I'll leave you with that. Until next time, have a nice evening.